Take two. This time I plugged my microphone in. Okay, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. So sometimes technology is on your side, sometimes it isn't. It's Saturday, and no, it's Sunday. Not my day. It's Sunday. Last time I checked in was Friday, and I had made a big old list, to-do list. Friday, I didn't get all that much done. Yesterday, I did much better. There's still a bunch of things on the list. There's some like phone calls I need to make and some like calling Social Security to find out how to initiate the process of going into Social Security now that I'm 63. There is a mistake on my Social Security. They shorted me 1 year. So I have to find our tax file from that year and call them and say, hey, this is wrong. I earned this much. You said I only earned this much. You know, that kind of thing that you dread making the phone call and sitting on hold for half an hour to try to take care of it. So do need to do it though. So yesterday I started with a scrap basket, sort of like this. I filled this box up with small cakes of yarn, and I just started working with it. I really didn't have a rhyme or reason for what pattern I picked up. I just, okay, let's finish this. I started out, well, I had some half-done projects from the 4th of July when we went out to my daughter's house. It was a 25-minute drive. My husband was driving. And I made half chill pills, and then I figured once I got home I would embroider the word chill or the happy face on them and sew them together. So I finished up some of those. I finished up a chill pill. Oops, can you see the word chill? And there's another chill pill and a happy pill. So I need to find my other happy pills and get a picture of them all and update the Etsy listing and get them like into a Ziploc bag together so that they're all together to put into a basket on my table for the craft show on Friday. Then I made, what came next? On my summer bucket list, there was a blue frog. And I have my little pattern where I downsized the Temu pattern for a frog, and I'm still working on it. I tried a different mode for the eyes, but there's my little blue frog. The only sewing I have to do is to sew on the little belly patch. And I know I could do that with color changes, but it's just so much faster. I mean, it's just 5 and then 10 single crochets for the belly. So it's much easier to just make that and slap that on there than to sit there and do color changes for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. I think it looks better too. Oops, I just dropped the frog. He just hopped away. Then, one of the things on the list was to make some more possums. Because I think possums, other people are selling a lot of possums. And I have a basket that is like hedgehogs and possums for $10 each. So I made this guy. I made him with a fuzzy gray yarn. It was only a sport weight, so I had to hold 2 strands together as a bear to work with. I did not like it. It might have worked up better if I did it with a strand of white sport weight yarn or another color of gray, like a gray sport weight. But it's sort of a bumpy yarn, and bumpy yarn doubled up is a lot of bumps. It doesn't work very easily. It doesn't just like flow over the hook. Okay, for this chill pill, I used most of that little cake of yarn. So I finished it off. Yes, get to make a little check mark on my bingo board. I finished it off making a micro octo. And you know what I realized with this guy? I realized that I am all out of safety eyes in 8mm, 9mm, and 10mm. 12mm look too big on this guy. So these are probably 10, but they have a little green. Let's see, how do I don't know how to get him so he's not like bleached out by the lights. But these, the micro octos, I usually have a basket of them on my table for $4 each because these work up so fast. And he's not an octopus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I learned how to count to 8 a long time ago, but apparently I didn't do it here. Okay, I did pull yarn for a Christmas in July pattern for Mr. Yarn Challenge, but now I'm thinking I probably don't have enough of the green to finish up a little Christmas tree dishcloth. I'll have to go through my cotton drawer and see. Sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat right now. So then, the last item that I finished up last night, where's that possum? For this possum, I use like a bubblegum pink for his nose and his feet and his tail. Maybe it's not bubblegum pink. Maybe it's flamingo pink. I have another swinging chick. So I need to get a picture of her and update the Etsy listing that I put up yesterday with all my swinging chicks. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to do this. Okay. If that doesn't get done, focus of this week should be getting ready for Saturday's craft show. I want to have everything ready by Thursday night. So on Friday, after work, I can pack the car. Yeah, after work. This week, I'm working 4 days because the young lady who replaced me as church secretary has gone out of town this week. So I'm back to work. It's only going to be like 20, 25 hours, but I'm not used to that anymore. I get home from a day at work and I'm just wiped out. I got to take a nap. Oh, the joys of being 63. Okay, so that's what I finished and what I have planned. I'm going to go play with yarn. I probably have a good 2 hours before my husband gets home from his bike ride. He's going like 20 minutes north to the start of a bike path. He'll park his car there and then ride maybe 3-4 miles, and he will be very close to our daughter's new house. So he's going to swing by there and see if they're there. They just closed on the house this week, and their current house isn't sold yet. So they are moving like a little bit at a time. They're moving boxes over and painting and tearing up carpeting and all this week. And then they will have a mover come in and bring all their furniture at the end of the week. And then they will be fully moved in over there. And they have an open house at their house today. So they're hoping they will get the old house sold quickly. It's a gorgeous house. My daughter did so much work on it. It was very much in need of updates. When they purchased the house, it was before Lyra was born. So it was probably 6 years ago. It had minimal electrical outlets in there. Like, there were only electrical outlets in the kitchen and the bathroom upstairs. The bedrooms did not have electrical outlets because the house was built like over 100 years ago, and it just had minimal wiring to it. Like there were lights in the bedrooms, but there weren't places for you to plug in appliances and things, or phone charger. Like they'd have to charge their phones in the bathroom. But now they had the house rewired. They redid the attic. They fixed up the basement. She put in these nice tin seal. I'm going to run out of time here, but I think that her house will sell. Yeah, I think it'll sell quickly. But that's what's going on. I'm going to go enjoy some quiet crocheting time. Catch up on YouTube videos. I haven't watched videos all that much. So I'm going to go play with yarn. Bye-bye.